February as the commanding battalion commander's driver, tactical driver, office guru. Did a lot of mail. Let's see. Got also in Al-Assad. Same building, exact same place. And before we left, we'd been briefed and trained on how to do personnel casualty reports. And one of the main things that they stressed was, hey, sometimes you're going to have to do this on your friends, people you know. It's going to be tough. And I was like, whatever, no big deal, no big deal. And everything's busy around the battalion. It's like, what the hell's going on? Something must be going on. Go in the office. Johnny Guzman says, hey, you're doing the personal casualty report. Get on the computer. Because we had the computer that was linked directly to the MLG headquarters. And I get on there and, all right, well, what's going on? What's the situation? What are we looking at? I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. Because, we knew there had been an accident on a convoy. There was a casualty. Trying to get all the details. Well, the name finally came in, and it was Matthew Snyder. One of my buddies from 29 Palms joined the Marine Corps together, same day. He was on the East Coast, I was on the West Coast. There was 5 of us, 6 of us that were best friends in the barracks in 29 Palms. We all drank beer together. He always drank a 40 of Mickey's. Hey, get wasted! Just great guy, just great motherfucker. And his name came across the board, and Johnny Guzman had known that he was one of the 29 Palms Marines because he was at 29 Palms with us. And he goes, you gonna be alright doing this? And the adrenaline's there. Hey, shit's going down. Yeah, I can do it. And halfway through, I realized how difficult it was because, I was writing down his next of kin, all his personal information, his awards, time of death, cause of death, and I remember getting done with all that. Finally, Johnny goes, hey, go back to the barracks, relax, go do your thing, and me, Marquette, Tortora, Dan, we all would get together on once a week because we didn't all work in the same spot. Tortora worked at the hospital, Marquette and Dan worked at the engineer maintenance platoon, and I worked at the battalion headquarters. So we'd all get together once a week and play poker in the weld shop where Marquette had worked. And I call up the guys, hey, let's play poker tonight. I really need it. Let's play poker. And bowling didn't come. My buddy from Sacramento, he's the 6th guy. He didn't come because he had to work. He was still in the C-Log, which is the Command Logistics Operations Center, which is where all the calls go through for, we need this support, this is what's going on. It's basically the command logistics to know what's going on outside the wire. And we all get together and we're just playing poker, and they could tell something's wrong with me. And,
so they didn't know yet?
No, they didn't know. The only thing the whole battalion knew was someone died outside the wire. Somebody died. And, just sitting there playing poker, and we're drinking O'Doul's, smoking cigars, trying to, be as much back in the States as possible. And I'm like, hey, they're like, all right, friend, what's up? You're not your usual goofy ass self. Well, you guys hear what happened? They're like, yeah, somebody got killed. Who was it? Because they knew I looked at it. I was like, well, I don't know how to tell you guys this. And they all stop and look at me, and it's like it was Dewey. That was our nickname for him. I don't know why the hell we call him Dewey, but that's his nickname. Always will be. But it was Dewey. And they all asked me, what happened. Told them we broke a lot of shit in the weld shop. Broke a lot of shit. Let out all of our aggression and everything. And it was one of the toughest nights that I spent on base. Just not really knowing how to handle that, because I didn't really, experience actually losing someone in Iraq that close to me, and that was probably one of the worst days. And about a week later, went to the service. They had a service at the base theater. played taps and Amazing Grace. I can't listen to those anymore, especially if they play Amazing Grace on bagpipes. But you know that was all said and done, and we made Marquette made this. The battalion commander went up to the weld shop and said, "Hey, you know, I want to make a plaque, a stand, a rifle and Kevlar stand for the front of the battalion to put Snyder's boots up, his dog tags up." So we made this. I helped. You know, I'd get off work, I'd go straight to the weld shop, start busting it out, and it's this beautiful stand. Got the crossbars to hold up the flags and everything, and it was awesome. That really helped all of us, because all of us guys went and helped make it. Yeah. Like we put we went overboard completely. Like we had picture frames. We made metal picture frames welded on the sides where we could slide pictures of Dewey in it, because we had pictures of him, and it was really cool.